Hello, welcome back to another spotlight, and today I will talk about Rudy Nebres. Not sure how to pronounce his last name. Nebres. I just will refer to him as Rudy by his first name so that I don't butcher his last name every time I mention it. Here's my copy of House of Secret 112. This is, I think, his third assignment with DC. And he's a Filipino artist, one of the many Filipino artists that came to the US in the 70s that was recruited to do work for DC, mainly for the horror titles. And he's fantastic. Certainly did not get enough work over the years. He was in the business for over 10 years, but he has less than 100 different assignments under his credit. So here is a book that he did the penciling as well as the inking. He's known more for his inking. The bulk of his work is the inking, but he also did, I would say maybe 2/3 inking, 1/3 penciling and inking. And I like his work for his second or third assignment. I think he did a really good job. As always, I pay attention to the folds of the clothing, and as you can see, that look really good. A lot of details. He spent a lot of time inking, and if you look at his inking, there's no doubt that he does not skip a lot of steps. A lot of details, as you can see. A lot of little details even in the branch and the trees. Whenever I see things like that, it says a lot about the artist, okay? Because there's no shortcut here. Just look at the folds in the pants. Unbelievable. He did the bulk of his work with DC in the beginning, but then he did move over to Marvel and did a fair amount of inking over there. He did do some penciling in some of the Doctor Strange issues, so if you like what you see here, I highly recommend look up his credit and search out his work on Doctor Strange as well as Cole the Conqueror. He did a few issues there as far as penciling. Just look at the amount of details on the inking. I really like his inking style. Look at that. A lot of lines, but it's very uniform. Okay. His inking style fit, I think, the horror genre really well because it's, I'm not sure how to describe it. It's heavy. Okay, it's not light. It adds a lot of darkness to the frame. Let's look at that. Beautiful. His inking style is, I say, very unique because I can spot his inking by just looking at the image, because it's not a many inker that ink the way he did. For an inker that didn't get to do a lot of work, he did get a chance to work with a lot of great artists, and I think that's what the best thing about Rudy is, because he worked with a lot of great artists. I was able to see how his style, his inking style, mesh well with other penciler. Okay, so let's move on to the second book. Okay, here we have the Hulk magazine, Rampaging Hulk #1. This is my issue 1. Got this long time, many years ago. Pretty decent shape, as you can see. Newsstand fresh, the way I like my stuff. And the Hulk storyline inside deserves its own spotlight, but I will flip through and show you the work that Rudy did. Okay. Okay, so I flipped through the second half of the book, and here you have Bloodstone. Just look at the inking on this splash page. Look at that. I just absolutely love the way he inked, because to me it adds dimension to the figures. You know, you can almost feel the 3D, the roundness of the character's legs right there. Just look at that. And the penciler is John Buscema. Just look at that. Beautiful. Okay. It's hard for me to, put into the right description as far as, how his inking just add depth and weight to the figures. Just love it. Just look at this. Just look at how beautiful detailed the stroke of the brush is. Very gifted inker. Not sure why he did not get more work. Perhaps he was not fast, but just look at that. It's a treat to look at these panels again. Like I said, if you look at the folds of the clothing, it says a lot about the inker as well as the penciler. But in this case, I give more credit to Rudy than John Buscema. Like I said, it's very easy to spot his inking style with the strokes. Check that out. It's one of those panels where you gotta lean back to enjoy the splash, but then lean in to see the beauty. Just look at that once again. Absolutely beautiful. There's not that many inker that I would say resemble this style of inking. If you Google his credits, you will see so many wonderful paintings and drawing. He's a very gifted illustrator. Okay, that does a lot more work outside of the comic industry. Look at that. Just beautiful right here. Just look at that. I love this page because just look at the effect that he put on the light and the darkness, the shade. Look at that. I have flipped through these books and stare at the panels many times because it is just gorgeous. Hopefully, after you see this video, you will search out his work and buy some of his older stuff, because a definite hidden gems. Let's look at that. Unbelievable. And because he did so few work, but I don't have a whole lot of example of his work, that it is worth showing the page slowly and show you every single panels, because It is worth it. Just look at the amount of details in this page. Kind of make me wish he inked all of Bushima work. His inking style definitely, work really well with the black and white format of the magazine for sure. You're not cheated out of any details on any panel, okay? Beautiful. Even the littlest details, the rocks. I think he did a wonderful job balancing the light in every panel. So beautiful. A very unique inker for sure. Unique inker for sure. And as you can see, his style meshed up so well with John Buscema, so well. To me, this is one of the hidden gems of John Buscema non-superhero work. Just look at this hand right here. Look at the detail. Last page. Okay, let's do one more book for this video, and this time I will just shut up and not say anything because there's not much more I need to say. This is issue 2 of the Rampaging Hulk, my beautiful copy. I bought these two together from one collector many years ago. Okay, I flipped the book to the right section. Actually, come to think of it, I bought both of these books from a dealer. It was a dealer many years ago. Now that I think about it, it was not from a collector, but it was the same dealer that I bought both books at the same time. And just look at this beautiful splash page once again. Beautiful work, and this time he worked with Bob Brown. Okay, in my opinion, Bob Brown's work has never been this good with any other inker. Just my opinion. But if anyone is familiar with Bob Brown's work, check out his work anywhere else and go look at this book. And now I will not talk, let you enjoy the panels. Just look at the amount of details. Just beautiful. Check out this action. that's it. This is the last page. At the end of this video, I'm not sure if I will do a second part. I have other stuff with his work in it. So if you want to see more of Rudy's work, let me know. Otherwise, I hope I brought his talent to your attention, because it's well worth spotlighting, because I wish he did more. He's one of those very talented authors, for sure, a great inker that I really enjoy, that just did not do enough work over the years. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.